Hey, this is James Pelton, and I am back from South Africa. Sorry that my content hasn't been very consistent here over the last few weeks. Been traveling all over Dubai, South Africa, going to Ohio for this week, but once I'm back, I'll get back into the swing of things. Wanted to talk to you about my trip though to South Africa. I went to meet with the team from BioFi, and it's very funny because Brian, the CEO of BioFi, he's actually from St. Louis, which is like a 5-hour drive from my house, but it took us flying across the world for us to meet in person for the first time. Had a really fun time with Brian and Jason from WarFi. We stayed with him. A lot of great ideas came out of that, but wanted to just kind of sum up my trip and talk about the BioFi token. So personally, I think that this is an altcoin gem. We're currently at less than $1 million market cap, and you want to get in on these altcoins at low market caps because there's a lot of room to go up. Bitcoin is great, obviously, and Bitcoin safer than a lot of these altcoins, but Bitcoin doesn't have that much room to go up. You're not going to see 1,000x in Bitcoin. But some of these altcoins with the lower market caps, if you can go from a sub $1 million market cap to a $1 billion market cap, that's an 1,000x. And I honestly, personally, I think BioFi has the opportunity for something like that in the upcoming bull run. And I want to help them do that. Love the team, love what they're doing, and want to just talk through some of what they're up to. One of the things I love most about BioFi, someone tweeted out a few weeks ago, and it really stuck with me. But they said if blockchain technology went away, who in the real world would be affected? And the answer, honestly, right now, in the way crypto is hardly anyone. If Pepe went away, or all these meme coins went away, wouldn't affect anyone really. But BioFi is a company that is using the blockchain to affect people's lives, and I want to be part of that change personally. So I think there's 4 big potential revenue streams. BioFi, obviously, they have expenses that they're going to pay, but they want to take a portion of all the revenue that's brought in and use it to bolster the BioFi price. So they want to use it to buy BioFi off the open market. So as revenue comes in, that will help the price of BioFi go up. So let me just talk through these revenue streams real quick. I might do individual videos on each of these because they deserve it. And again, personally, I think any one of these revenue streams has the potential to be a $1 billion market cap. So the fact that they have multiple of these revenue streams is just amazing. There's not another project that I see doing things like this. So number 1 is their SayTech technology. So this is biometrics, and it's stored on the blockchain. So it's encrypted on the blockchain. It's facial recognition and voice. Apple doesn't own that. Google doesn't own that. It is on the blockchain. And this SayTech technology is already being run on millions of phones in Northern Africa. So they have it integrated into one of the money sending apps that they use in Northern Africa. And you have to use this SayTech technology before you can send money. So this is already on millions of phones, bringing in some revenue. And I think, especially in the African market, there's huge potential for this to continue on. One thing I'll say about Brian and the BioFi team is they are excellent at partnering. I've never seen people that network the way they do. Every day they're bringing to me, hey, we partnered with this company, we partnered with this company, hey, we have a meeting with this person. And I'll talk with you about some of those as we go forward. So SayTech technology, again, I love this mission. Never enter a password again would be amazing. So a lot of potential there, already bringing in revenue there, and I think that will expand. Another kind of little hidden gem that I hadn't looked much into before this trip was the UniSafe Box. So this is essentially Google Drive, but it's on the blockchain. So again, Google doesn't have access to your files. You can put pictures you want to keep or the title to your house or whatever you want. This goes on the blockchain and is secured by SayTech technology on the blockchain. So one of the biggest opportunities that I think they have is with their Metaverse University. Okay, and when I first heard the word metaverse, maybe you're like me, but you're kind of like, yeah, metaverse. That's been there, done that. It's not going to happen. But what they're doing in the metaverse, I find to be very unique. This is HVAC-R EDU. So it's the largest HVAC training platform. They give out certificates to people who want to repair HVAC systems. And up until now, it's just pretty much videos that you watch. So it's like, okay, here's how you detect a leak in an HVAC system, etc., etc. Very boring content. No offense, HVAC, but it's boring just watching videos. So what they've partnered with the BioFi team, and this is already, the first module is already out in this. They've partnered with the BioFi team to create a metaverse representation of a house that has a leaking HVAC system, and then you as a repairman, you control it just like you would a video game. You gamers know W goes forward, A and D sidestep, but you walk around as an HVAC repairman, and you go through the steps of repairing the HVAC system. So I think this is the way my generation is going, and the generation below me is going to want to learn, is we want to use video games. So again, I'll do a full video on this because I think it's worth it. But here's just some screenshots, but here's you pull up at the house. It gives you instructions on what you need to do, shows you the control. I mean, this is just like a video game. Unload your toolbox, you go in, you see the HVAC repair system. It's very cool, walks you step by step. It gives these new HVAC repairmen on the job training where you can actually go through the steps that you would need to, talking with the homeowner and all those things, and get the HVAC system repaired. So this is the outdoor air conditioning. I don't know anything about HVAC, so I'm not even going to pretend like I do, but they've worked with expert HVAC repairmen to show here's what the inside looks like, and then they walk you through here's what you need to do to make your repairs. They have this big contract with HVAC-R EDU, and we spoke in South Africa with some government officials who potentially want to use this with the Department of Education, and the sky's the limit for what industries would want metaverse training. And BioFi has the team to make that happen. HVAC-R EDU said that they had spent years and hundreds of thousands of dollars trying to get this going. They partnered with the BioFi team and they got the first module out very quickly. But comment down below, what are some areas that you see could use this metaverse training? CPR, human resources, the sky's the limit for what industries. Let me know in the comments down below, what industries what are you a part of that you think could benefit by this metaverse training, Metaverse University? So I think a ton of potential for revenue to come in through that. And of course, the main reason that I was in South Africa is we were talking about the new Phoenix X1 phone. So it's the first blockchain phone. The name is up for debate. So if you think there would be a better name, we're still trying to decide the best way to market this, but great technology. It runs on an Android platform. In Africa, it's going to be less than $200 because price point's a big deal there, and it's going to be mining cryptocurrency. So this is the first phone that will pay itself off after a certain amount of time. That's going to be a huge selling point. A part of all that revenue is going to go to the BioFi token. And again, when I first heard they were doing a phone, man, that sounds like a very uphill battle to get a phone launched to the world. But then I hear they have a contract already with Verizon. So Verizon's ready. Hey, send us some of these phones. We'll put them in our store here in the US. They have a partnership with one of the largest cell phone providers in Africa. And they have agreed, hey, we want to carry your phone. We want to push your phone out to people. So again, these partnerships are where the growth is going to really happen for some of these products. So tons of potential. I believe this is my largest holding right now. I've just been DCAing in and staking the coins because again, this is something long-term. We're at less than $1 million market cap right now. I want to wait till they're at $1 billion market cap. So some ways for you to get involved is, first off, I would love help with the marketing plan. I'd love to hear down in the comments or come join my community and talk about, hey, how can we help team grow? Again, I love Brian, love what he's doing, and I want to help them get this out to the masses. So let me know what ideas you have. What do we need to do? I want to help them with some tokenomics things, getting some more liquidity in there. That will help with the price has been pretty volatile because there's not a ton of liquidity. So I want to maybe mess with some tokenomics to make that happen, but would love your advice. Let me know in the comments what you think. Please join their community. Hop into their Telegram group, again, completely free. And I would just love to help this community grow. Follow them on Twitter. I'll leave those links down below. Also, they have a very good referral program. Okay, so if you know someone who would benefit, a company perhaps that would benefit from SayTech technology that could possibly do something with the UniSafe Box and saving files to the blockchain. If you think this Metaverse University, maybe your company you work for, you think, hey, we could partner and do this. Or if you have phone connections, you want to partner with the cell phone in some way, I'll leave a link to this, but go fill out this referral form. BioFi they have great salespeople that are just good at finding connections, and they'll reward you for making that connection happen. So then, of course, if you want to get involved financially, you can buy the BioFi token. So the only centralized exchange it's on is MEXC. So you can buy it there from a centralized exchange, or it's on the AVAX network. So you can go to Trader Joe and you can buy it there. And that's usually what I do. I have AVAX sitting around, buy BioFi. I mean, this might be one where I would say, hey, go dollar cost average in. Say, hey, I'm going to put $100 a month into the BioFi token. And then you can stake the BioFi token and get up to 30% APY as the reward for staking. And I think almost 60% of all the tokens are currently staked. So again, that's what we want to see, looking to get that price up here. So hope this was helpful for you. Again, when I get back from Ohio, I'll get back into my normal routine of things. I'll get my monthly numbers out here as quick as I can. Appreciate you guys. Let me know what you think we could do to help the BioFi token and help the BioFi community. Appreciate all of you and hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much.